Right now, while you're watching this, your brain is running 6,200 thoughts per day, and 80% of them are the exact same destructive loops you had yesterday. You woke up tired, not because you didn't sleep, but because your brain never stopped running. You looked at everything you needed to do, and something inside you just shut down. So you picked up your phone, not because you wanted to, but because your brain needed to escape. And then came the voice. That voice. The one that says, "What is wrong with you? Why can't you just do it? Everyone else can. Why are you like this?" You've heard that voice so many times, you started to believe it was the truth. You told yourself you were lazy, undisciplined, weak, fundamentally broken. But what if I told you none of that is true? What if you were never lazy? What if your brain has been eating itself alive and nobody told you? Let me explain what's actually happening inside your skull and why it changes everything. Your brain runs on a chemical called dopamine. It's not the pleasure chemical. That's the lie you were told. Dopamine is the motivation chemical. It's the thing that makes you want to move, want to try, want to care. Every time you scroll, every notification, every short video, your brain gets a tiny hit of dopamine. Fast, free, easy. But here's what no one told you. Your brain adapts. It closes its receptors. It says, if dopamine is this easy to get, I don't need to be sensitive to it anymore. So when you try to do something real, something hard, something meaningful, your brain produces dopamine, but you can't feel it. This is not laziness. This is a dopamine deficit. Your brain has been overfed junk rewards, and now it's starving for real ones. The pathways between effort and reward in your brain have been weakened, not destroyed, weakened. There's a difference. Remember that. And it gets worse, because on top of the dopamine crash, you're drowning in something called decision fatigue. The average adult makes 35,000 decisions per day. 35,000! Your brain was not built for this. Every small decision drains your mental battery. What to eat, what to reply, what to watch. And by the time you get to the things that actually matter, you have nothing left. Zero. And then you call yourself lazy. You were never lazy, you were drained before you even began. And the shame you felt, that made it worse. Because here's the trap nobody talks about. The shame-guilt cycle of procrastination. You don't do the thing, you feel bad. The bad feeling makes you avoid it more. The avoidance creates more guilt. The guilt paralyzes you, and the cycle repeats every single day. The loop gets tighter, and every day you believe a little more that you are the problem. You watch other people function, and you wonder, what do they have that I don't? What's broken inside me? Nothing is broken inside you. Nothing. Your brain is doing exactly what it was designed to do. Conserve energy, avoid pain, seek the easiest reward. The problem isn't you. The problem is the environment you've built around you, and environments can be changed.
So here's what you do. Not tomorrow, not Monday, right now. You stop trying to fix yourself and you start fixing your system. Step 1, starve the junk dopamine. Your brain is overfed on easy rewards, scrolling, notifications, autoplay. Every one of those is a hit your brain didn't earn. Turn the phone face down. Not forever, just for 30 minutes. That silence you feel, that discomfort, that is your brain recalibrating. Let it. The boredom will scream at you. Let it scream, because on the other side of that boredom is the version of you that can focus again. Step 2. Shrink the task. You are not overwhelmed by the work. You are overwhelmed by the picture of all the work at once. Don't write the book. Write one sentence. Don't do the workout. Put on your shoes. Don't clean the house. Wash one dish. One. The secret isn't doing more. It's starting so small, your brain can't say no. Because every time you complete even the tiniest action, your brain releases a small, earned hit of dopamine. Real dopamine. The kind that builds. One pathway reconnects, then another, then another. You are literally rebuilding the bridge between effort and reward, one microscopic action at a time.
Step 3. Remove the decisions before they happen. Decide tonight what you wear tomorrow. Decide tonight what you do first. Every decision you eliminate in the morning saves brain power for what actually matters. You don't need motivation. Motivation is a lie sold to people who don't understand neuroscience. You need a system so simple your broken brain can still follow it on its worst day. Step 4. And this is the hardest one. Break the shame loop. Stop punishing yourself for yesterday. Shame does not create change. Shame creates avoidance. Avoidance creates more shame. You have to step out of the circle. The next time you miss a day, skip a task, fall back into old patterns, do not say, "What's wrong with me?" Say, "What drained me?" One question destroys you. The other one teaches you. It will not feel heroic. It will feel clumsy, shaky, uncertain. Freedom always feels uncomfortable at first. That's fine. The days start to change. Not because you found some magic, but because you stopped waiting to feel ready and started building anyway. Your dopamine receptors start to recover. Your brain starts to trust effort again. Not because you forced it, but because you gave it proof. Tiny, undeniable proof that effort leads somewhere. You won't feel like a new person. You'll feel like yourself, maybe for the first time in years. Quiet, clear, capable. Not superhuman, just functional. And functional feels like a miracle when you've been running on empty. You stop watching other people's lives, not because you don't care, but because you're finally too busy building your own. The world didn't change, your brain did. Not because of a video, not because of a quote, because you finally understood you were never the problem. And if you're sitting there right now in that dark room, phone in hand, hating yourself for another wasted day, I need you to hear this. You were not lazy. You were not broken. You were not beyond repair. Your brain was overwhelmed, your system was broken, your environment was poisoned, and you blamed your character. You were never lazy. You were lost in a system designed to drain you, in a world that profits from your distraction, in a loop that no one taught you how to escape. But now you know, and knowing changes the physics of everything. You are recoverable. Start with one thing. Start now.